Hey everybody, it's Holly from the Urban Homesteader and welcome to the backyard, the winter version. It has been an interesting couple of weeks weather-wise. This is probably the first day in a really long time that it's been relatively decent out here. It's about 16 degrees. I just checked my phone, but it's not windy, which has been the main problem. I've had more than a few people ask me about free-ranging my chickens in the wintertime, and I just wanted to prove to you that yes, indeed, I give them the option. I'm going to open up both of these doors, but I don't know what the chickens are going to do. Sometimes they want to come out, sometimes they don't. And so with that said, we're going to give it a shot. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about what I have in my hands here. It's time for some new chicken enrichment. So these poor girls have been really cooped up, no pun intended. And I can tell that like as soon as I come out of the garage door, they are starting to squawk and talk to me like, hey, get me out of here. And I can't say I blame them. I would go a little stir crazy too. And I know I've talked to you guys about chicken enrichment exercises to keep them occupied, to create better habits or to prevent bad habits more so. And I just wanted to address that again today. I have two very interesting things. One is a water bottle that I have drilled holes in. And this is something I found online. It is actually a chicken toy. I don't know what they call it, but it looks like an outdoor trail light kind of a thing. And it's just on this little wobbly stick, and my goal is to fill this up with treats and that they will peck at it and it will just keep them entertained and busy. So they still do have their flock blocks in there, but I'm going to close those off now and give them an option for other things to do. Now the water bottle with the holes in it, my goal is to just have them kick it around and kind of play with it like a dog would push a ball around or something like that. So that's going to be the plan. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and let these chickens out, and then we're going to go into the shed so I can fill these up. So like I said, I don't know if these girls are going to want to come out or not. We'll see. Sometimes they get onto the snow and they're like, nah. But also they're curious. They're eating the snow. I've been having to keep up on the snowpack here so that the door stays open or closed for the most part. I'm going to go ahead and open up the other door. Now, the other chickens, that's where the Julias are, and those two Orpingtons, they're a little more curious about the outside. So I won't be surprised if they do wander out, but this might be what they do as well. They're going to stand at the threshold and be like, I don't know, it's cold and cold. I don't know if I want to come out, but they do have the option. Come on out if you want. So we'll see. We'll see if they want to. They have choices. In the meantime, let's go into the shed where I have their snacks, their treats and that sort of thing, and we'll go ahead and load these up, and then we'll bring you into the runs and see what they do. I'm just as curious as you. They've never had these toy options, so this will be kind of fun. Okay, so here we are in the shed. Before I fill this up, I was just going to use Scratch, which I have in this little container here, for this whole experiment. However, I cleaned out my pantry probably last week sometime. And I just wanted to share with you that even though there are things in your pantry that you probably haven't seen or eaten in a very long time, there are still things in there that the chickens may enjoy. So I have collected a various amount of things. So I have anything from chow mein noodles to Rice Krispies. There's some oats in here. There's some sunflower seeds. I think there's some raisins, pretzels, just some random chips. There's some nuts in here of some sort. So anyway, I threw this all in this baggie. I kind of knew I was going to be doing this whole enrichment exercise, so I was saving it for that. But I'm going to just dump this whole bag into my Scratch bucket and just kind of mix it up and go from there. I'll go on Scratch anyway. So Scratch is just your crushed corn, and there's some wheat in there and that sort of thing. That comes from just your animal supply store. I gotta take my gloves off. tell you what, it feels good to clean the pantry out, that's for sure. And it's a bonus that there are these things that the chickens can enjoy as well. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up a little bit. Oh, these metal pieces are freezing. Show this to you guys. This is just what it looks like. I'm actually kind of low on scratch. I have another 40-pound bag over there, but I just haven't put it in here yet. So this is a really wide mixture of things. So we're going to see how this goes. This could be challenging. There were, I found some graham crackers. I should have broken them up into smaller pieces. They don't fit in the opening. All right, we're gonna call this one good. So I just kind of wanted to mention, this isn't something that I would, normally do like every day or even weekly. This is just a winter time, keep them busy situation. And I mean, I'm all about giving them table scraps. Like I just this morning gave them some strawberry tops. But I am not going to be the one who's going to bake them special treats. I don't do that. I just find it unnecessary. They get all of the things that they need in their diet through their feed. I'm very particular about what kind of feed that they use. So this is just an extra thing. And you may say, well, you're contradicting yourself. Then why are you giving them these treats if you only care about the good that they get from their regular feed in their diet? I mean, let's face it. We all eat a bag of potato chips once in a while, and I'm not going to feel bad about doing this very randomly and very spaced out. So that's my take on it. You can do what you want. I know that there's plenty of people out there that enjoy making treats for their chickens, and that's fine. I just don't have time or the desire to do that. But I don't mind giving them my pantry leftovers, so. I don't really know what these chickens are going to do about these things. I feel like they're going to be like confused and not know what they're supposed to do, but I hope they figure it out. And I don't know. I'm going to probably trade these out. Like I'll give the snow globe one to probably the ones in the brown coop, the Julias. I just feel like they're a little more interested in things versus my older girls in the green coop. Who knows? I'm just going to see how they react, but that's it. So this sticks in the ground, and then they hit this, and treats fall out. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's get into the coops and see what they do. Well, it did not take long for these girls to figure this out. Unfortunately, the ground is so frozen. I'm having a hard time getting the post buried deep enough, so I'll have to try a little bit harder on that. But these girls are just going after it. It's kind of fun. What do you girls think? Well, what I love about this is that it will keep them busy and entertained a little bit, at least until bedtime tonight. I'll probably take it out of here overnight and then see what they want to do in the morning. So I haven't given them the water bottle yet. I should do that. Let's see what they do with that. What's this? think the water bottle is going to be a little more challenging. The holes are a lot smaller. But I kind of think like that's okay. Keep them occupied. That is the main goal. Well, this seems to be a pretty big hit. I'm going to take this as a success. However, I still want to see what the Julias and the Orpingtons, what they think about it. So I'm going to take these toys out of here and put them into the other coop and see what happens over there with those girls. Well, there seems to be a little more hesitation over here. I'm kind of surprised. Normally, the Julias are very curious about every single thing that I do. So this is interesting that they are a little more hesitant to check things out. But you know, it's brand new, so we'll have to just give it a minute. Looks like Celine is figuring it out. And then it's usually, you know, monkey see, monkey do. So hopefully they'll enjoy this. Girls, come on, take a stab at it. Well, you guys, that's how we're going to end the day today. A little bit of chicken enrichment. Just wanted you to know that it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be as simple as a water bottle and a bunch of scratch. Clean out your pantry, that's even better. So that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed what you saw today, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.